Destiny, and like they said, I'll be talking about 21st perspective on mental illness. So to begin, ever since I was young, I've had the greatest curiosity about the world around me. But as the youngest child of 3, I was taught to be seen and not heard. This led to me being quite a quiet child, but I never lost that eagerness to learn and to answer the world's questions. And as I grew older, this curiosity grew its thorns into me and became an essential part of my being. And that's probably why I'm here with all of you today. My ability to wonder and ask questions, even if it annoys everybody around me, has led me down this particular career path. And it has helped me become the person I am today. However, this trait of mine has also led to some downfalls. So my experience with mental illness begins in middle school, just like most people. And however, in the interest of time, I will just skip to the catalyst of my anxiety. So in my senior year of high school, I had just started therapy for the 2nd or 3rd time. And the purpose of this therapy was basically for someone to sit me down and tell me what the hell was wrong with me. I could not tell you how bad I wanted an answer and for how long I wanted that answer. I wanted to know so badly why I was so unhappy, because I had no reason to be. But why did I hate myself so much? I wanted an answer because if I had an answer, maybe I could fix it. But from then on there, things only got worse. My high school boyfriend broke up with me after 8 months. It was decided that I would not be the valedictorian of my graduating class, and I began to waste away. I lost around 15 pounds, and I gave up on school and on life. And these might not seem like the biggest deals. There are a bunch of people that have gone through worse and will continue to go through worse. However, I could not tell you how unloved and how unwanted and how not good enough I felt in those times. And from there on, my anxiety absolutely skyrocketed. However, thankfully, I got accepted into McMaster's Bachelor of Health Sciences program, and that was probably one of the greatest things that ever happened to me, probably saved my life, to be honest. And now I'm here with all of you today. But again, why am I standing in front of you all today? You know, didn't I get my happy ending? However, just a couple of months ago with anatomy looming and epidemiology, I had my first dissociative panic attack. And if none of you know what that is, it's basically your brain's protective mechanism. It basically protects you from the current situation that you're in. So you're basically floating above yourself and watching you function like a zombie, and you're just walking around. You aren't you anymore, and you're not in your body anymore. So after that, I got diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, and I started taking Cipralex. So I finally got my answer. After all these years of wondering what the hell was wrong with me, someone actually did finally sit me down and tell me what the hell was wrong with me. So this was the answer to why I never felt good enough, the answer to why I never felt happy, the answer why I couldn't get out of bed sometimes, generalized anxiety disorder. And they give you a pill and they say, take this and you'll feel so much better. But that's not the end of that story, is it? Just like many of us, I had fallen into the promise of an easy fix. You can't sleep, you take a sleeping pill. You're too nervous to function, you take some Cipralex. There's always an easy fix to every little problem you have. And there's always an answer to everything that is wrong with you. But did it actually do anything? Was I fixed? And in my experience, no, I was not fixed. Because I was taught my whole life that something was wrong with me because I was unhappy. I spent my whole adolescence searching for something to fix my problems. And when they finally gave me that prescription bottle, I was just waiting for this magical moment where I would take that pill and all of a sudden all my problems would magically go away. But that's not how life works. And now I'm stuck in this situation where I'm taking this medication and I still don't feel good enough. I still can't sleep. I still don't feel good enough. I'm still anxious, where I can't take, exams. I feel like I'm gonna fail this. I feel like I'm gonna fail that. And why is this? That's the answer I wanted to question today. Like, why do I feel like such a disappointment to everybody all the time, even though I'm trying my best, and why do I feel like such a disappointment for not being happy? So with my experience with anti-anxiety medication, I have noticed that we as human beings have an innate need to look at abnormal behavior, or behavior we don't understand, and classify it as abnormal, and give it a label of mental illness just because we don't understand it. And that is because we have been taught that happiness is the only fundamental good in and of itself. If you are not happy, there is something wrong with you. Those who don't experience happiness on a daily basis are those who need to be sick, are those who are sick, those who are mentally ill, and those who need to be fixed. But this concept to me is so insane. I don't like having the label of mental illness just because I am not happy. Many of you might think that's the literal definition of mental illness, is not being happy. But I have not been happy for a very long time. But who says that my life is not the greatest gift I have ever been given? I have lovely friends who get to come and watch me talk. I have lovely family friends, my mom and my boyfriend and all these lovely people. But yes, I am still anxious. I get depressive episodes a lot of the time, and I am sad most of the time. But why is my life less meaningful than those who experience happiness constantly? Why does the bad experiences that I've had and the bad luck that I've experienced equal my mental illness? So what I'm trying to say here is that we are always expected to be happy and be these perfect paper people, if you will. We can't be crinkled or ripped at the edges. But in my experience, all of us know that those rips and those experiences and those heartbreaks and losses are what make us who we are. It makes us stronger, it makes us smarter, it makes us more resilient, it makes us make beautiful artwork, it makes us stand in front of, a room full of 20 people and just talk for some reason, it makes us make art, all these things. But society has told us, and me specifically, to medicate my broken heart, and that I need to be disappointed in myself and my life, and I need to be fixed because I don't feel happy every day. But the thing is that I'd rather have a broken heart and be the person I am today instead of being a perfect paper person.